We're often told by clients that Machen's is a very friendly, open firm for clients to contact. I'm Jackie Caneen. I'm a partner in the employment team here at Machen's, and I'm going to be talking about your rights as an employee where you have a cancer diagnosis, your rights at work. So we often get contacted by employees who have cancer and they want to understand their rights at work, and they may have just had a cancer diagnosis, they may have finished their treatment, they may be going back to work or thinking it's not possible to go back to work. Perhaps they might be at risk of redundancy, or they just want to move on somewhere else. So they approach us and we can advise them on their legal rights. For employees who have cancer, they have protection from disability discrimination, and this is a fundamental right that they have, and it's a day one protection. So cancer is a deemed disability under the Equality Act, and employees with cancer have protection from day one. So employees are protected from being discriminated against directly or indirectly. And what does that mean? Direct discrimination is where an employer treats an employee unfavourably because of their cancer, in short. So to give you an example, the employee is selected for redundancy because they have cancer. That's the reason why they're selected. That would be direct discrimination. It's directly because of the fact the individual has cancer. Indirect discrimination is where the employer puts in place a practice or provision which indirectly impacts the employee with cancer, and they suffer a disadvantage because of that in comparison with employees who don't have cancer or a disability. One of the concerns that employees often have when they receive a cancer diagnosis is, what do they tell their employer, or what do they have to tell their employer and colleagues? It's obviously a very sensitive situation, and many employees don't want anybody to know. Now, if the employee obviously doesn't tell their employer about their diagnosis, then they can't trigger any rights. So the employer has to know that they have cancer for the employees to be treated in accordance with the Equality Act to be triggered. We act for both employees and employers here at Machen's, which is helpful, I think, for all our clients because we get to see both sides, and we can equally advise an employer who just wants to understand what their obligations are to an employee who has cancer and that they're doing the right thing. And so we can assist employers equally in the same way that we can with employees. If you want to get in touch with Machen's, please contact us by our website. You can contact a member of the team or our paralegal or reception, all our contact details, or email any member of the team.